Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your September 2018 checkup for Libra. Okay, Libra, we have, as our overall energies, we have gossip, humility, which says you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. And Seven of Summer, which is the Seven of Cups, it says no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from analyzing or overanalyzing the options. So, with your overall energies, you may have multiple projects that you're working on, multiple options in terms of the directions in which you can take. What the cards are asking you to do in terms of, this is a checkup. This is about checking in with yourself. When it comes to gossip, make sure you're not being the one who spreads a lot of gossip, as well as understanding that other people may have a lot to say in terms of what it is that you decide to do, what choices that you make, the directions that you take. And this may cause you some sort of confusion. With humility being here, they're asking you to understand everyone can't go with you on your journey. So you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose what's right for you, what direction you're going to take, because this will allow you to clear up any confusion about what's best for you. In terms of your thoughts, we have Four of Winter. This is the Four of Swords. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary in order to love another. Victim. Now the victim card is about viewing the worst case scenarios in the situation, knowing that it's going to take time for whatever you're working on to grow, but you also are aware of the obstacles that are ahead of you, the things that might appear as you are working towards these goals. You're being told that in terms of your thoughts, it's time to heal some of those negative thoughts that you have about your future. It's time to love yourself a little bit more, and knowing that it's time. This is a time now for you to believe in yourself, to give yourself that love, to give yourself that motivation, to understand that the things that you're working on is going to take time to grow. You are not a victim. No matter what other people say about what it is that you're doing, you don't have to make those decisions right away in terms of, maybe you're being pushed to make certain decisions. You're being asked to take a rest, to sleep on it, to really think about what's going to be best for you. Because if you can't do what's best for you, you can't do what's best for anyone else. So they're asking you to really think about the obstacles ahead. Understand that you are not a victim in this situation. Things are just going to take time to grow as you learn to love yourself and rest and recuperate and really heal some issues that may have caused you to feel like a victim. Communication. In your communication sector, we have the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. And grief. Now, grief is about a woman who loses her companion, her dog. Her dog dies. She suffers the grief of that. But this is also about remembering that grief is only temporary. All together, with the three cards together, the Hermit, the kindness, and the grief, what I'm getting is, it says find or be a mentor. You may be communicating some things or communicating with people, showing kindness to others through their grieving period. As you rest and reflect, you may have people come in, you know, expressing their grievances to you. And this is an opportunity for you to show kindness to others, as well as express your understanding of how, or express that you understand what it is to experience loss, what it is to feel like you've been a victim. You have that, the victim card here as well. So we're talking about learning from those experiences and learning how to handle grief, learning how to handle that sense of feeling like you're at a loss in terms of maybe you've gotten out of a relationship, maybe there's a situation with your job, whatever it is. When you communicate, you're being asked to reflect on your response to people with kindness. You're being asked to be, to help people get through things in terms of their grief, and being more understanding to the fact that, we all experience grief at one point, and that maybe sometimes it's best to reflect on the things that grieve us than to express it through lashing out or other means of communication. But in terms of your communication, you're being asked to reflect on what you want to say before you say it, and make sure you come from a place of kindness, as others may feel a sense of grief from your words, or needing healing from grief through the things that you say. The things that you convey to them may bring a sense of healing in a time of grief. Your heart space. Eight of Autumn. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Completion. This is like the Death card, but this is about burying the situations or the things that caused us grief. Burying those, letting things go, healing, really coming to a place where you acknowledge the loss that you've suffered over the past. But now with cause and effect, not allowing those grievances or those losses to deter you, learning from those losses. Excuse me. Learning from those losses, finding creative ways in order to get over certain things. Learning how to, also what I'm getting, learning how to communicate or learning how to help others when it comes to their losses. What I keep getting is, there's a lot of gossip around the situation in terms of you having multiple options as to which direction you can take your career. This can be going to school and learning to be a public speaker, going to school and learning life coaching. This will affect your finances. This will affect different aspects of your life that will teach you how to deal with the grievances of others, the grief that you may experience yourself, the loss that you may feel within yourself, and also how to deal with opposing goals of others, and understanding how, like I said, like the card says, humility. Everyone is on a different path. Everyone can't go with you. There's going to be some endings, and they may affect you in a certain type of way, but you're going to be learning, or you are learning, how to clear your heart of old situations and really put them to rest. What's coming towards you? Okay, Libra, you have the King of Autumn. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. And faith. The faith card is about obstacles being in your way, but having faith that you can get over those obstacles, that those obstacles are merely roadblocks and they will or they can be overcome as you have faith and move forward with gratitude. No, altogether. What you have coming towards you is maybe someone is able to express to you their gratitude and how you gave them a sense of encouragement and had and allowed them to feel a sense of faith, renewing of their faith. You may also renew your own faith as you learn how to deal with grief, as you learn how to deal with endings and situations that come up in terms of, opposing ideas of others. But what's coming to you during the month of September is gratitude, being grateful for the actions that you've taken. Things will start to turn in your direction. And as you become more grateful for the things that you have, you're also going to be more appreciative and have more faith in the future moving forward, knowing that you are protected and guided and that what you need will come to you during times of trial and trouble. So be grateful for the people and the situations that are coming to you during this month, as they will help you get over some obstacles. As long as you have faith and believe that you can accomplish those goals, that you can get over those situations, that you can move forward, being stable and grounded in your emotions, being stable and grounded in and loyal to yourself, loyal to the people around you. You will bring in loyalty as well as you begin to be grateful for the things that you have and getting over these obstacles. Like I said, someone may come in, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but this reading is about a self-checkup. So you may find yourself more grateful for the abundance that you have now, and it will give you a little bit more faith to get over some of the obstacles you've been facing during the month of September. How are you being viewed during the month of September? Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And wisdom. Wisdom is about a young bush and an older bush. And the young bush really wants to hurry up and grow up and get out in the world. The older bush explains to the younger bush that wisdom is understanding that things take time and that you will expand and grow, but it's going to take a lot of learning, a lot of things that you must acquire before you become fully grown and really be able to step out into the world. So we're talking about, how people are viewing you during the month of September. They're viewing you as having the courage and the empathy towards other people in order to nurture the growth in other people as well as in yourself. They're seeing your strength. They're seeing your courage. They're seeing your determination. They're seeing your compassion and your wisdom within your guidance and your ability to expand on that, your ability to grow in terms of the obstacles you may face. They're seeing how the obstacles you may have faced in the past has allowed you to have more empathy towards others and gain some sort of wisdom for yourself in order to grow towards your future. That's how people are viewing you. Now, what may be holding you back during the month of September? We have balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Bittersweet. Bittersweet is about suffering through losses, but understanding that what you need to let go of will be a benefit to you in the future as you will be rewarded. So, balance is the temperance card. This is about the alchemy, patience, blending two substances together. So don't allow yourself to confuse the past with the future. Past endeavors and the past failures and the past things that kept you held back, that kept you stagnant. As don't allow those stagnant situations, thoughts, feelings of the past keep you from moving forward. It's time to let those situations go and have patience with yourself as you do so, because with the bittersweet card, as I said, you may not want to let some of these things go. It may hurt to let some of these things go, people, situations, but what you're being told here is that you will be rewarded for allowing yourself to be free from these situations and bringing balance into your life. What will help you move forward? The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Rejection. Now, rejection is about a painter who painted a picture and wanted some recognition for his efforts, but everyone didn't like his picture. He suffered some sort of rejection. We had to come to the realization that, as the humility, it goes back to this humility, everything isn't for everybody. So, altogether, with the High Priestess, the willingness, and the rejection. Be willing to use your intuition, even if it causes other people to reject you in some way. Rejection is God's protection. So if you are using your intuition and you're willing to compromise in terms of getting what's best for everyone involved, if you are rejected by some people or situations, understand that the end result is what is important. You want to use your intuition and really do what's best for you and reflect on it. Reflect on what directions you want to take, what opportunities you want to take, because you do have the Seven of Summer here, which is the Seven of Cups. We're talking about having multiple options, multiple directions in which you can go, and not allowing yourself to be confused by the naysayers, by what people don't like or what people have to say about what it is that you're doing. Being willing to compromise, but not compromise on your intuition or your intuitive inklings that tell you that some things need to be rejected, whether this is some things that you are involved in or other people are involved in. It's like be intuitive about the company you keep and the compromises that you make. Altogether, like I said, we're talking about gossip, being humble and understanding that everybody can't go with you on your journey. There's going to be some choices that you're going to have to make this month that everyone isn't going to be on board with. You may be a little confused because of all of the things that's being said, all of the word, everything that's being spread around you, but you're being asked to make a decision. Don't procrastinate on your decision. Understand you are not a victim in the situation. With the self-love card being here, we're talking about loving yourself first, being able to help other people through their grief, as well as understanding what it feels like to be in a position where you are in pain or you have disappointment. So this will allow you to have empathy towards other people and show some sort of compassion, as well as give some wisdom as to how to bury those old feelings and get over certain things. Have faith that what's coming to you is what's best for you, even if you see obstacles along the way. Understand that some endings may be bittersweet. You may have expected certain situations to happen, certain things to happen, but whatever falls away from your life, there will be a gift that comes behind it. And in terms of rejection, understanding that everyone ain't for everybody. Everything that you do, everything that you say, everyone is not going to like. But as long as you're using your intuitive gifts and understanding that what it is that you choose in terms of this Seven of Cups, whatever it is that you choose will be right for you, and you are protected during this time. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know if these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much to my new and my old subscribers. And until next time.